may become the subject of yet another diplomatic protest against China. Manila insists this and previous protests are vital to documenting China's harassment in the West Philippine Sea. Bianca Dava has tonight's top story.
Manila is studying whether another diplomatic protest can be filed against China after its water cannon attack hit the Philippine flag during Tuesday's resupply mission to Panatag Shoal or Scarborough Shoal. This video was taken on board the Philippine Coast Guard's BRP Bagakay, one of the two Philippine vessels that suffered damage in the incident.
We have to investigate. It's difficult to actually already say this should be protested. The process in the FA, when an incident happens in the waters, we have to have an official report coming from PCG, from other agencies, and also from the National Task Force. The report becomes a basis for the action that will be taken, whether it will be a protest, a summoning, or what.
Coast Guard spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Taryala, said China's water cannon was most likely aimed at the ship's communication equipment. He, however, admits, whatever the reason, seeing the Philippine flag getting hit is distressing.
Sa question na flag ba talaga ang intentionally na tina-target ng People's Republic of China, well, we can probably say na that would be possible, but the objective of the water cannoning nung nakaraang insidente nung April 30 is for them to terminate ang ating mobility ng Coast Guard vessel and BFAR. And of course, we are relatively dependent sa ating communication equipment and navigation equipment. So definitely, for viewers, ordinaryong tao na makikita na ang bandila natin tinitira ng water cannon, ito talaga napakasakit sa atin bilang Pilipino.
Manila has repeatedly urged Beijing to leave Panatag Shoal and nearby areas right away. The DFA expressed this protest directly to Chinese Embassy Deputy Chief of Mission Zhao Ziyong, who was summoned on Thursday. Calling out China's harassment is important according to the DFA, even if it doesn't change the situation.
Some people will say we keep on doing it, but it's important that it's done because the protest signifies our position, tells them that we are not happy with what's happening in the waters. So it has both political and diplomatic importance. But the more important thing is it's a legal document. When protests are made, they're not made hastily. The protest becomes our way of saying and becomes a record that we are not agreeing to the narrative and to the misinformation that is being peddled by the other side. Protests have value on its own.
For the PCG, China's actions are no longer considered as merely gray zone tactics, but an outright violation of international law that also puts lives in danger.
China is just violating the international law, and they are blatant offenders of the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea. They don't also care about the IMO conventions. As far as our government is concerned, wala nang gray zone strategy ang China. For us, all of their actions that they're doing there are just basically unlawful actions, and they are offenders of the international law.
Philippine Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore Roy Vincent Trinidad, agrees, adding the water cannon can be considered a dangerous weapon.
Those water cannons could kill. Ang tao madaling mapatumba, lilipad ka dyan. Kung pagkaano mo nahulog ka sa dagat o nauntog ka, it will be fatal.
The Philippine government also called on Beijing to stop harping about a so-called special agreement, since there is no agreement between the two countries in managing issues in the West Philippine Sea.
We should put a stop because all this talk about special agreements may be muddling the issue and preventing us from actually realizing what is the key issue here. The key issue here is China is actually illegally in our EEZ is undertaking dangerous actions, aggressive actions against our vessels.
Despite the latest attack, the Philippine government said it will continue conducting missions as well as publicizing China's illegal actions in the West Philippine Sea. In the meantime, the defense ministers of the United States, Japan, Australia, and the Philippines met in Hawaii for their second quadrilateral meeting. Philippine Defense Chief Gilberto Chodoro Jr. met with his U.S. counterpart Lloyd Austin, as well as Japan's Minoru Kihara and Australia's Richard Marles. Washington and its three allies have been stepping up multilateral security collaboration amid China's intensifying military activities in regional waters. The U.S. defense chief has called Beijing's attack irresponsible.
Filipino crews are put in danger, where sailors have been injured and property damage. That's irresponsible behavior, and it disregards international law. You've heard me say, you've heard our president say a number of times that our commitment to the treaty is ironclad, and we stand with the Philippines.
Bianca Dava, ABS-CBN News, San Narciso, Zambales.